They seek him there. His clothes are loud, but never square. It will make or break him, so he's got to buy the best, 'cause he's a dedicated follower of fashion. And when he does his little rounds round the boutiques of London town, eagerly pursuing all the latest fashion trends, 'cause he's a dedicated follower of fashion. Oh yes he is!
Oh yes he is!
Oh yes he is!
Oh yes he is!
He thinks he is a flower to be looked at, and when he pulls his frilly line on and he's right up tight, he feels a dedicated follower of fashion. Oh yes he is!
Oh yes he is!
Oh yes he is!
Oh yes he is!
There's one thing that he loves, and that is flattery. One week he's in polka dots, the next week he's in stripes, 'cause he's a dedicated follower of fashion. They see him here, they see him there. His clothes are loud, but never square. It will make or break him, so he's got to buy the best, 'cause he's a dedicated follower of fashion.
What a great day. The sun is shining, the birds are singing, and I am the proud owner of Taylor's. Could life get any better than this?
Well, you could have mice do the work for you like that tailor over Gloucester.
You could have a spinning wheel that makes gold thread.
You could be so rich you didn't need to work.
Really? That's the problem with people these days. There is more to life than money and good looks and fame, you know?
That's a good thing in your case.
Hey!
Well, don't worry, Taylor. We know you don't have much, but we do know you have a great sense of humor.
Thanks? But what makes you say that?
Well, you do keep us all in stitches.
Very funny. Listen, all I was saying is that there is more to life than money and good looks and fame put together.
Like what?
Well, actually...
We know!
Stitch. So... Oh, good.
Bro! We know what he wants. We know what he wants.
You mean other than to be an only child?
I am posh, but I'm not snooty. Look at me, see, I'm a cutie. I'm as pure as mountain water.
I am
Daisy, the Emperor's daughter!
Well, you know that I just... Stitch. So, there is a very large bag of tangled threads in the shop with your names on it. Go.
Oh, Taylor.
Now, what was I saying?
You were just telling us how some things are worth more than riches, good looks, and fame put together.
Like Daisy!
Come on, you guys. Even if I did like Daisy, and I'm not saying that I do, but even if I did, I don't stand a chance with her. She's the Emperor's daughter, and well, I'm just a tailor.
You're not just a Taylor.
No, you're Taylor, the Taylor.
You're not helping, you know.
Well, I think Taylor's right. He doesn't stand a chance with Daisy.
Thanks for the vote of confidence.
But if you don't try, how will you know if you ever succeed?
He's happy, he's snappy, he can be a little sassy. He's cool, he's no fool, he's the man who loves to rule. He's...
Ladies and gentlemen, open your eyes and your ears for his snappy dressing of himself, the Emperor of Pendersville.
Thank you. Yes. I am quite something, aren't I? My loving, if but dowdy subjects, I bring you news of great sadness, yet great joy. For years with me as your humble ruler, Pantosville has been bathed in the light of my dazzlingly fabulous threads and Greek godlike physique. But alas, no longer, for soon I shall be leaving you. Suspicious, my trusted advisor, has shown me that I have been selfish. Sharing my breathtaking looks and style and grace with so few, I can no longer deprive the world of the joy of beholding me. The path before me is clear. I must follow my destiny to strut my way up the glittering catwalk of life and claim my rightful title as the world's next top model. As my parting gift, I am giving one lucky subject the honor of creating the very outfit in which I shall make my ascension to the world stage. As a token of my appreciation, they shall receive not only the keys to the kingdom,
What?
but also the hand in marriage of my lovely daughter, Daisy.
Father! Oh!
The kingdom!
Daisy?
Well then, I'm off to go take some publicity photos for my big launch. Colin, my trusty courtier, will give you the fine details of my competition. So for the moment, I bid you adieu.
Well, you heard it here first. The Emperor is going to give away the keys to his kingdom and the hand of his beautiful daughter Daisy. Sorry. To whoever can create the coolest, the hippest, the most cutting-edge threads for him to strut his funky stuff on the world stage. The competition begins here in 2 days' time. So, get stitching!
Wow, Daisy's hand in marriage? You're right. How am I ever going to succeed if I don't try? I've got to do something to show Daisy how I feel, even if I am just a tailor. What can I do? I can enter the competition and I can win, and I'll win her hand in marriage.
Ooh, very romantic.
Well, what do you mean?
She's not some goldfish you win in the fair, you know.
First, you've got to win her heart. Then, you've got to win her hand.
Seriously?
Seriously!
Seriously? Okay, a few of you haven't been to a panto before. Seriously?
Seriously!
Okay. Well, but what can I do to show Daisy that I love her? I got it. I will get her some flowers.
Flowers, they wilt and die.
Chocolate.
They make you fat!
Well, what else do girls like?
Well, it's gotta be something personal. Something, from the heart.
No. I couldn't. Cats don't even like my singing. And my poetry's terrible.
Well, what are you good at?
That's it. I will make her something. I will make Daisy the most beautiful cloak she's ever seen, and I'll give it to her at the palace. Thanks, guys. I better get stitching.
Do you think he stands a chance?
I think their eyes will meet.
Across the crowded room!
Hello, everybody. Oh, good. what are you doing here? Did you come to check out the new Meridian place? Yes? Awesome. It's good. Haven't been there, but I believe it's good. Maybe you came to check out our emperor. He is famous across the world. He has the slickest slacks, the punkiest pants, and the classiest coats, and the most beautiful daughter, Daisy. Oh, sorry. Where are my manners? Hi, I'm Colin the courtier. You can call me Colin. I'll tell you what, when I come out, how about you just say, "Hello, Colin." Can you do that?
Yeah.
I don't hear much, so all right, watch, let's practice.
Hello.
Not bad. Pannersville itself is actually really a nice place. Are one or two people, though, that are not so nice? And if you suspect that they're not so nice, it's very, very culturally acceptable for you to boo them. Could we try a boo? Boo! Oh, you are so Canadian. Hey, can you forget you're Canadian and stop apologising for booing for a moment? 1, 2, 3. Boo! That's better. Oh, awesome. We sometimes have differences of opinion. My mum and me, we have some big differences of opinion. And so sometimes she'll say something, she'll go, "Oh, yes it is," and I'll be going, "Well, no it isn't," and you're going to help me. So when she goes, "Oh, yes it is," and I go, "Oh, no it isn't," you're going to join me. So ready? "Oh, yes it is."
Oh, no, it isn't.
"Oh, yes it is."
Oh, no, it isn't.
Oh my goodness, I can't hear the front two rows. This is pantomime. There is no safe seat in this house, as long as you understand that. Anyway, I'd love to stay and chat, but I've got to get this back to Mum. She's the Emperor's cook, you know. Mind you, if she spent as much time on her cooking as she did on her nagging, people might actually want to eat some of the stuff she makes. I can just hear her now.
Where's my zucchini? What are you doing with it, Barrie? I sent you out hours ago. How am I supposed to cook it if I ain't got it? I don't know where I got you from, you lazy, ungrateful, cheeky, unobservant, so grounded son of mine.
Mum, I was just coming.
Oh, you were then? Why didn't you say so? That's all right then. Oh, that zucchini looks heavy. Let me give you a hand.
Oh, bye boys and girls.
Bye, Colin.
That's all you got? Better. Barely. Well. This certainly looks and smells like the place. Really, one must get out amongst the people every once in a while to realize just how dirty these commoners are and why they are not allowed in the palace. You had all better mind your manners, for I, Sir Spicious, advisor to the Emperor, intend to win this silly competition and take over the kingdom. Now, with the help of this rather cunning disguise, I shall discover and destroy all of the other entries. And then I'll show you all, that a real emperor is not to be admired or fawned over. No, he is to be feared and obeyed.
Although, you'd be in the right place if you did. What with us being tailors and all.
I am fine. I just had a little,
Frog in your throat.
cough.
Oh.
I take it from that lame joke that one of you two is a tailor?
What? Us? No, we're tailors, not tailors.
What?
Well, I'm Stitch, and this is my sister Sew.
Stitch and Sew Tailor at your service, sir.
But neither of you two are the tailor?
No, that's our brother.
Your brother.
Mm-hmm.
That's right, our brother Taylor.
Your brother Taylor's a tailor.
No. Our brother Taylor, the tailor.
Your parents were very keen on him getting into the family business.
Oh, yes. Just like Cousin Tyler.
Cousin Tyler?
Mm-hmm.
Cousin Tyler. Tyler.
Let me guess, is he a Tyler?
You've got it.
Oh, and then there's Cousin Paige.
Cousin Paige?
That's the one, sir.
Let me guess. Is Cousin Paige Paige by any chance?
No, girls can't be pages. She's a maid.
As fascinating as finding about your drab little family is, which it is not at all, if one of you two does not take me to the Pantersville tailor this instant, I shall be obliged to have your threads snipped.
Stitch!
Master Taylor, I presume?
Yes.
Master Taylor, the tailor?
Yes.
Allow me to introduce myself to you. My name is good old humble Bear, and I am the trusted servant to the Emperor. I am collecting all of the outfits for safekeeping. We wouldn't want anything happening to them on the big day now, would we? I assume that you are entering an outfit into the competition?
I certainly am. I'm going to enter my outfit and I'm going to win the Emperor's daughter Daisy's hand in marriage.
Splendid. Now, if you'd be so kind as to fetch the garment in question, the afternoon draws near and I really must be on my way.
You know, it's funny. I don't remember Colin saying anything about anybody collecting the competition's entries. But you look honest, if a bit scruffy. But I think I can trust you to take good care of my outfit.
I don't trust him, bro. Me neither. He looks a bit shifty to me.
My dear children, I work for the government. Of course I'm trustworthy.
Oh, no, you're not.
Oh, yes, I am.
Oh, no, you're not.
Oh, yes, I am.
Oh, no, you're not.
Okay. Stop it. All of you. Now, I am going to give my outfit to Humble Herbert, and I am sure that everything will be fine. Stitch, so go and fetch it for me.
But Taylor!
No buts. Just go. I'm sorry about them, sir. I hope they didn't bother you too much. My brother and sister are great, but they can be a lot of hard work. I sometimes wonder what it would have been like if I were an only child. I'm sure some of you felt the same way.
That could be arranged if you wish.
Oh, I'm sorry?
I said, oh, look, it's a flying fish.
What?
That.
There's no.
Got your outfit here, Taylor.
Thank you. Jeez. Okay. This is my best work yet. Please take good care of it, sir. In this box are my hopes and my dreams. Just take it.
Yes, I'll take care of it, all right?
I'm sure it's in great hands until after tomorrow's excitement.
What a weirdo, eh? Huh. I hope I did the right thing. Come on, you guys.
Hey, how are you? Well, I just managed to give Mum the slip, so I thought I'd...
Colin! Where? Oh, there you are! Where did you get to, you? Oh, I see. You're the good-for-nothing layabouts that are distracting my Colin when he should have been bringing my zucchini for my party just then, are you? Oh, hang on a minute. Now that I look at you more carefully, some of you are rather fine dishes yourselves. Ooh, I take it double helping with you today. My name's Barbara. Hey, Barbara. Everybody just calls me Babs.
Nice to meet you, Bob.
What's that? Oh, you naughty man! You can call me Sweet Cakes. I'm the Emperor's cook. You may have heard of me. I'm really quite famous.
Oh, yes, yes. My mum is so famous for her cooking that Canada uses it as part of their food guide to get kids to eat their vegetables. Because apparently if they've got a choice of eating Mum's cooking or vegetables, it is vegetables 100% of the time.
Oh, when I was in the King's service, my dishes raised such a stir. They even wrote songs about them.
What?
Sing a song of sixpence, a pocket full of rye, 4 and 20 blackbirds baked in a pie. When the pie was open, the birds began to sing. Wasn't that a tasty dish to set before the king?
Hang on a minute. I think you missed a bit.
Oh no, one verse. Modesty, you know, Colin.
Wouldn't you like to know the rest of the story?
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Oh, how silly me I am. I don't seem to remember the words.
Oh, I do. The king was in the counting house, counting out his money. The queen was in the parlour, eating bread and honey. The maid was in the garden, hanging out the clothes, when along came a blackbird and pecked off her nose.
I never did like that verse. My verse is much better.
Oh, no, it isn't.
Oh, yes, it is.
Oh, no, it isn't.
Oh, yes, it is.
Oh, no, it isn't.
Oh, right. There's only one way to settle this. I challenge you to a sing-off.
Your singing's always off.
What was that, Colin?
Oh, I said a sing-off, Mum. That shouldn't be too tough.
Oh, you're right. It would hardly be a challenge for two such talented singers as you and I to compete. If only we could find a relatively large, tone-deaf, scruffy group of people with no hope of escape. Well, hello!
I'll tell you what, Mum. Good luck. You can have this half,
Okay.
and I'll have this half, and we'll prove who the better singer is.
All right, then.
Oh, look. We even brought words to you, complete with a spelling error. Please don't embarrass yourself and sing the wrong word like I did last night.
All right, I'll go first. So nice and loud so I can hear you, please. Ready? Sing a song of sixpence, a pocket full of rye, 4 and 20 blackbirds baked in a pie. When the pie was open, the birds began to sing. Wasn't that a tasty dish to set before the king? Oh, you were lovely. Thank you.
Fantastically flat. My group, are you ready?
Yeah.
Sing a song of
Sixpence, a pocket full of rye,
420 blackbirds baked in a pie. When the pie was open, the birds began to sing. Wasn't that a dainty dish to set before the king?
Beautiful! Yes, love it!
Well, I still say it wasn't my fault the maid got her nose pecked off. What makes you think the bird came from my pie anyway?
Yeah, nothing other than it was covered in pastry.
Well,
And the maid was hanging out an apron identical to yours.
coincidence?
You're right. I'm sure that on that very same day, someone else baked 24 blackbirds in a pie wearing an apron identical to yours.
Well, there you have it then. Besides, I was completely exonerated.
You were not exonerated. You were completely fired.
That's not how I left the king's service.
What? Stealing the Queen of Hearts tarts, blaming it on the Knave of Hearts? That was the icing on the cake.
Well, she should have been making in my oven. I was the cook. Besides, they weren't even proper tarts. Who's ever heard of tarts without lipstick in them?
Oh, you're worried now. You want to be thankful she didn't make any of her Mississippi mud pie.
Ooh, that was one of my more successful puddings. I import the mud especially, you know. Anyway, I don't have time to sit and exchange recipes with you lot all day. I've got to get cooking for Colin's birthday dinner tonight. Come along, Colin.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, boys and girls. Bye.
It's too bad you're booing me because I bought you all a Christmas present. Me! I knew you'd love it. Ah,
Suspicious.
Lady Bill, how delightful that you have arrived.
Of course.
Now that you are here, the rest of my plan falls neatly into place. Lady Bill, I have here a list of instructions and alterations which I...
A list? A list, Suspicious? Keep your list. I will not be requiring your list, Suspicious. I did not become the driving force in the world of fashion that this kingdom has ever seen by following lists. No, no. I work strictly off pattern.
Well, one cannot be too thorough when one is planning to take over the kingdom, Lady Bill.
Oh, nonsense, Suspicious. Once you have crushed all of the other competitors and made them look like incompetent fools, then you will win this competition and take over the kingdom.
Yes, and you shall become royal seamstress.
Oh, and you shall marry the emperor's daughter.
I shall what?
Marry the emperor's daughter. That's the plan, isn't it? Well, that's always the plan. The villain marries the emperor's daughter so that nobody can question their claim to the throne. That's the plan, right?
I love it when a plan comes together, Ladyville. Now, you must away and finish your alterations. The afternoon draws near, and you really must be finished.
It'll be done, you'll see.
Tomorrow, the whole world will see.
I really don't understand my father. 1 minute you're a successful ruler and loving dad, then poof! Ruling and fathering is so last season, and you simply must be the world's next top model.
Well, they do say there's nothing as a fickle-ass fashion, my lady.
But I'm his daughter, not some old pair of jeans. He can't just give me and the kingdom away because we don't go with his new shoes. What about what I want out of life?
Well, you know what the emperor's like.
Every time he sees you, he still sees his little girl.
I'm not a little girl!
What I mean to say is, I'm not a child anymore. I can take care of myself, and I would be a great ruler if only there was some way I could prove myself to him.
My lady, you have no chance. The Emperor sees you and he thinks of fluffy bunnies and sunshine.
Well, you lot are a big help.
Delight to be of service.
Here we go again.
He's happy, he's snappy, he can be a little sassy. He's cool, he's no fool, he's man loves to roll.
Oh, yes, I know who I am. Oh, Daisy, my lovely daughter. Oh, aren't you all excited about your daddy's big plans then? Soon, all your clothing worries are going to melt away like lemon drops, as you'll be wedded to the most talented fashion designer in all of Pantersville. Oh, well, only as soon as we find him, of course, through Daddy's ingenious competition.
But Father, I don't care about fashion, and I don't want to marry someone just because they can make clothes. I want to marry for love and to be happy.
Snowgums, I am so glad that you agree.
What?
No, Pumpkin. No need to thank me. There's nothing that I wouldn't do for Daddy's little button.
Daddy's little button? Father, do not listen to a single word I say!
I know, I'm as excited as you are. But now, Daddy needs to go and attend to lots of tricky bits of paper. So there's nothing for you to worry your pretty little head about, my dear. Oh, except, of course, what to wear on your big wedding day. Well, bye-bye for now.
You're right. He only hears what he wants to hear and sees what he wants to see. He will never take me seriously. Not as myself and not as a ruler. What am I to do? Oh, you're not my father. Who are you?
I'm Taylor, the Pantersville tailor. Your honored servant, milady.
Oh, do please look up. I find it terribly silly looking at the top of someone's head. And plus, you can see so much by looking at another's face. Warmth, kindness, love. Oh, so, what brings you to the palace?
Well, I'm
Wait a minute. You're a tailor.
He's not just a tailor.
No,
He's Taylor the tailor.
I see. And I suppose you're here to get some tips for the competition, aren't you?
No,
I knew it. You think you can just make some clothes and win the kingdom and me as well?
No, Daisy, I was just...
You are just like all those others.
Daisy, please,
It will do you no good talking to me. I am certainly not going to help you. So why don't you take you and your... Oh, beautifully made, silky soft, gorgeous cloak.
Daisy, please. I made that cloak as a token of my love for you. And I am going to enter your father's competition, but I'm hoping that if I do win, you might choose to marry me.
Oh, that's the most romantic thing that anyone has ever done for me. Which in itself is rather sad, if you think about it. But you don't understand. Even if you win the competition, I still won't have a choice whether to marry you or not. I have to marry whoever wins.
But what if the winner says you don't have to?
You're really sweet, Taylor, but that's not how it works. Thank you for seeing me, and not just my title, and for this lovely cloak. But tomorrow, my fate will be decided for me.
Until tomorrow, my lady. I almost forgot. My brother and sister, Stitch and Sew, they asked me to give you this.
Bye. There must be something I can do. If I were a prince, my father wouldn't treat me this way. I never dreamt I'd wish I was a boy, but I would give up all my gowns and jewels for a chance to inherit the kingdom and decide my own destiny. Oh, wait! That's perfect! I'll become a boy! Not a real boy, obviously, with all that hair and those smells. I don't know how you guys do it. But I will pretend to be a boy, enter the competition, and win the kingdom and my own hand in marriage. That'll show Father what Daddy's little button is really made of. Bunnies and sunshine indeed. I shall become the first Empress to Pantosville and shall be free to marry whomever I choose. Colin will help me find a disguise, and I'm sure I can pull it off. Sir, milady, my name is... What would be a good name? Any ideas?
Steve.
Steve?
Eric.
Dave.
Irving.
Dave. Let's go with Dave. Okay. Dave Dorman, at your service. See? It's so exciting. All I have left to do is to make my winning outfit. I better get sewing.
To it! To it! To it?
Stop calling me that!
Calling you what?
A twit!
I'm not calling you a twit. It's our secret signal. Remember? I say twit, and you say to-woo.
But snowmen don't say to-woo.
And bushes don't say twit, but that, wait, what? What do you mean snowmen don't say to-woo? You're dressed like a snowman.
Yes.
Why are you dressed like a snowman?
Well, you said we must be incognito, blend in, melt into the background. And what's better at melting than a snowman?
Your logic, as always, is incomprehensible.
Thanks. Bro,
Yes.
why are we meeting in the woods and not in our nice warm shop?
Because we have to come up with a cunning plan.
Right.
Because there's something fishy about that humble bear.
Right.
And because if Taylor knew we were trying to help him, he'd get his cottons all in a twist.
Right. But didn't Taylor say, under no circumstances do I want you to sticking your needles in where they don't belong?
Yes. But you remember, Ma used to say, a good tailor knows what a customer needs, even when they don't know themselves.
Oh. I don't get it. I mean, Taylor's not a customer. And besides, he can make his own clothes. He's a tailor, you know.
No. What I mean is, we know what Taylor wants. He just doesn't know it yet. So we're going to give him the help he needs before he knows himself.
Oh. Like a ninja.
Like a what?
Like a ninja.
A ninja.
You know, ancient proverbs say, one must truly know oneself before becoming a true ninja. So we have to help Taylor truly know himself so he can finish his ninja training.
So,
Yes?
is it hot in that soup?
Yeah.
Why? Because I think your brain is melting.
Oh, got you.
Someone's coming, quick, hide. Not like that. You stand out like a snowman in the forest in the middle of summer. Can we? Oh, I know. Quick, turn around, bend over,
mushroom. I am a mushroom. I am a mushroom.
In your head.
I am a mushroom in my head. I am a mushroom in my head. Oh,
Well, hello, boys and girls. What a surprise finding you out here in the magical, mystical forest. You do turn up in the strangest of places, don't you? Have you all got your emergency kazoo with you?
No.
You don't? Well, how do you expect to stay safe in a place like this without an emergency kazoo to keep you protected and entertained? You might well be wondering why I, myself, are out here at great personal risk to my own personal personage. I'm foraging! Yes, all the best people do it. I'm on a mushroom hunt. I am currently hunting the giant, mystical, magical mushroom of the forest. It is said that when eaten, it releases strange, powerful, mystic powers. I thought it'd be perfect for Colin's birthday dinner tonight. Now, boys and girls, I don't suppose you've seen any white, large, round, mushroom-like things around, have you?
Behind you!
What was that?
Behind
You
you!
have?
Behind you!
Where?
Behind you!
Oh, doesn't that look tasty? Oh, not as tasty as you think. Oh, I shall enjoy cooking this.
shh! She stabbed me!
Pardon?
You're in disguise. Oh, right, sorry.
Oh, it speaks. It must be the magical, mystical mushroom of the forest. Excuse me? Are you the magical, mystical mushroom of the forest?
I am a mushroom. I am a mushroom. I am a mushroom.
Oh, you are a mushroom. I found you. Come here, my beauty. Come here.
Hi everyone, what are you doing here in the magical, mystical forest? Really? Any luck? Found a big mushroom? Be careful. I hope my mum hasn't got one because whatever she does with anything is a little bit risky. Anyway, I'm here because Stitch and Sew and Taylor sent me this message cleverly hidden on my handkerchief. Of course, I was blowing my nose before I saw it, but you can more or less read it. Apparently we're having a secret meeting here in the forest. I feel better. Hey, ask my wife. Anyway, guess what?
What?
Guess what?
What?
It's my birthday tonight.
Happy birthday,
Thank you. Awesome. And Mum is cooking me a big birthday dinner in the kitchens at the castle. But because she's cooking, I don't think anyone's going to come. Oh, like seriously? Because she's cooking, I don't think anyone's going to come.
Aww.
I've got an idea. Would you like to come to my birthday?
Yeah.
You can come. You don't have to eat anything. But it'd be great to have you over at my birthday.
Hello, Colin. What are you doing here?
Hi, Daisy.
Yes?
I was just inviting all of our new friends here to my birthday party tonight.
Oh, a birthday party? How
Yeah.
exciting! Colin, I hope you have a great time. Save me some cake.
Daisy,
Yes?
my mum is baking the cake.
Oh, Colin, it can't be that bad.
Remember last month's banquet?
Oh,
The toad in the hall?
yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I admit her choice of using real toads, and indeed real holes, was an unusual one. But at least someone enjoyed the dead fly biscuits she brought in with the coffee. So I heard.
Daisy,
Yes.
would you like to come to my birthday tonight?
Oh, Colin, that would be super.
Yeah.
But I really don't think I can.
Oh.
You see, I'm supposed to meet with Stitch and Sew. They gave me a note.
Oh, I got one too. Oh, oops.
It's a little different than mine. I didn't know you were friends with the Taylors.
Well, actually, I don't really know them. But Daisy, any friend of yours is a friend of mine.
Oh, Colin, you're such a good friend to me. It's almost like... No, it sounds so silly.
No, not to me, Daisy.
Well, it's almost like...
Yeah?
Like you're...
Yes?
Like you're the...
Yes?
Like you're the brother I never had.
Yeah.
I really don't know where Stitch and Sew have got to. I'll go have a look for them. You wait here in case they
Okay.
turn up.
Oh, if only I was 15 years younger.
15 years ago? Are you still worrying about your midlife crisis? I tell you, with age comes wisdom.
I know. You've
Here you
experienced
all
it.
are. Finally, I found you.
Oh,
Oh, hello, Daisy. Hello,
so what are we doing here?
Okay, we think someone's trying to undercut the competition. His name is Uncle Bear. Yeah, and they figured it out. And he's collected all of the entries.
He says he's going to keep them safe, but we have a bad feeling about him.
So, we came to you.
Humble
Well,
Herbert. I've never heard of him. Oh, no.
Trouble!
We knew it. We better tell Taylor.
And I've got to...
After you.
I've got to go and warn my father.
Right. And I've got to go and find my mum. Apparently she's out foraging in the forest somewhere. Okay. Daisy, are you going to be all right walking back through the forest on your own?
Yes, of course, I'll be fine.
It can be dangerous out here in the forest. You can see all kinds of dangerous creatures. I want you to take this.
Colin, I can't take your kazoo.
Daisy, if you ever get into trouble, all you have to do is blow on that kazoo and I will come running. You do know how to blow on a kazoo, don't you? Wrap your lips around it and blow.
Thanks, Colin. I won't forget. I promise.
I'd better go and try and find my mum. Bye, everybody.
Bye, Colin. Father! Has anyone seen my father, the Emperor? It's urgent. Have you seen him? Father!
Oh, my dear child. Whatever could be the matter?
Have you seen my father, the Emperor? I really need to speak with him. It's terribly important.
I'm sure whatever it is, it can't be so important that you need to bother him at this hour. No, surely you can wait until morning.
You don't understand. By morning, it'll be too late. The competition to win my hand in the kingdom is tomorrow. And I have reason to believe that someone is trying to win through underhand methods.
Whatever would make you think a thing like that?
I've just been talking to people from the town, and someone from the palace named Humble Herbert has collected all of the competitors' clothing. But I've never heard of him, and I'm sure I would have.
Well, that certainly does sound suspicious. Have you spoken to anyone else about this?
No, no one.
Good. I mean, okay, good. Luckily for you, I believe that I can help you with this mystery. If you'll just take my hand.
What have you...
Spinning wheel meals are so last season. I do find a good hairpin much more convenient. Oh, you.
Boo you!
Peer pressure.
And you too! Ladyville and a rather
Sleeping.
Emperor's daughter Daisy. What have you been doing?
Saving your plan, my dear. We couldn't have little Miss Goldenchild here giving away the game before we even got to play. Now could we?
Good point indeed, Ladyville. Now, if you would help me kindly move her, I know a place that's not only safe and sound, but quiet until after tomorrow's big excitement. I take it everything is going according to plan?
Of course. I've loosened a few threads here, undone a couple of buttons there. I think you're going to find the final draft rather dramatic.
Excellent, excellent. Then nothing will get in the way of our victory.
Decided to come to the party too.
Oh, Colin, you're here, my little peach pie. I made everybody wait before they get stuck in my lovely food. I made you sandwiches, shepherd's pie, and with your favorite sausage surprise.
Yeah. I can't wait. But I feel greedy having all of this beautiful food to myself. I wonder if there's anyone else who's having a birthday.
Oh yes, let's share the birthday
Is
joy.
there anyone else having a birthday? My sauces. Yes? You found someone? Where? Further? Yes? Hey! Whoa! Hey! Hello, what's your name? Hiya, and how old are you? How old? This many? This many? This many? This many?
How old are you?
This many?
5.
5! Oh! You're nearly 6! That's just like me! I'm 16! You believe that?
Years, maybe.
Anyway, look, let's turn around here because everybody is going to sing you and me a happy birthday. You ready? You don't have to sing because they're singing to us. Okay. You ready? 1, 2, 3.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Glenn Colin. Happy birthday to you.
How about back up to a chair, please?
Well, yes. Seriously.
Well, now I just bursting with birthday joy. Right, it's crazy time!
Getting the present you'll make up for having to eat her food.
Yeah, I love getting presents.
Those presents aren't for us. Those presents are for Colin.
Crikey. Stick, I didn't give a present. You?
I hope you all brought some nice, expensive gifts for my lovely son.
I didn't know we were supposed to bring presents. What are we gonna do?
Oh dear. You do know what happened to the last person who didn't bring her precious Colin a gift?
No. What?
She made them clean the dishes for a week.
That doesn't sound too bad.
With their tongue?
This is interesting. It's nice and heavy.
I have a button. No.
Come on, let's talk and more gifts.
All right, but it's a big time.
What about you two?
Gum. I got gum. Yay, gum.
For you, Colin.
Thank you. It's better than her big butt.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Gum. Gum is really good for your digestion.
And with his mother doing the cooking,
His digestion is all the help they can get.
Why you?
Where am I? What am I doing in the palace's pantry? Oh no! Humble Herbert! Ladyville! The competition! Oh, I must warn my father! Oh, what a fix I've got myself into this time! Locked in the pantry of my own palace, while my fate is being decided by a stupid competition that someone's fixing. But who? Come on, Daisy, think. Who could be behind all this? I just need to think. What was it that Ladyville said about Humble Herbert? Sounds suspicious. Suspicious. Suspicious! That's it! Humble Herbert was suspicious in disguise. He must have been collecting the clothes to do something to them before the competition. Oh, I must warn the others. But how? Oh, maybe someone will come down to the pantry and find me. On second thought, who would willingly want to eat Dan Barbara's leftovers? Oh, maybe I can shout through the keyhole. Hello? No, it's too small. No one's gonna hear me. Oh, it's hopeless. I'm stuck here, and all I've got for company is Taylor's beautiful cloak and Colin's emergency kazoo. Unless, if I blow the kazoo next to the keyhole, the sound will travel further until the others can follow the sound and rescue me. Oh, that's brilliant. Oh, but what if they're busy and they don't hear me? I've got it. You can help me. The next time you see Taylor or Colin, will you listen really carefully? And if you hear me playing, will you call out, kazoo! As loudly as you can? Yeah. You'll do that for me? Yeah. Okay, let's give it a try. Imagine Colin and Taylor are walking by. That was great! It's a small chance, but with you on my side, it might just work. Now, all I have to do is sit and play.
So much love in this room. You two again. What are you doing?
We were invited. Yeah. Our brother Taylor's entered an outfit, and he's going to win.
Really? Well, in that case, you're most welcome. Most welcome indeed. Yes, I feel that today will be a rather memorable day for your brother. Now, I insist that you have a clear view of the proceedings. Yes, I insist that you do.
My loyal subjects, yes, tonight you lucky few get to glimpse what the rest of the world is longing to see, to know what the world is dying to know, to experience an experience so special you will say to people in years to come, I was there.
And with this commemorative t-shirt, you can go home and come back and say, I was there.
Yeah, me over here.
You want to? You've been trying all week.
Yeah.
Does anyone else want it?
Yeah, over here.
Hey, you got it. Congratulations. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time. The highlight of the fashion year. The event that you have been waiting for is almost upon us. The Emperor's new clothes. But before that, please welcome to the catwalk some of Pantoville's most aspiring young fashion sensations. Embarrassing me in front of all of my friends.
Oh, I know, Colin. It can be embarrassing having such a hot moment. But you have to remember one thing, dear. I'm your mother, but I'm also a woman. And a woman has needs, like being admired and fond of.
Fawn over. Healed over, more likely. Mum, you need to give their ears and their eyes a rest. Have a seat.
Oh, perhaps you're right, Colin. Too much of a good thing spoils one's appetite.
whatever. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Emperor!
Wonders you created for me.
Our first contestant is Green-Fingered Graham, the town's gardener.
Oh, what is this? Oh, this won't do it all. Next!
Oh my, what a shame, Greenie. Well, our next contestant is Shawnee Shear the shepherd, who was last seen roaming around the bonny hills of Scotland in a white van ramming it full of sheep. But since she is not here, she has brought in her outfit. Shawnee Shear, what have you brought us?
A kerfuffle, that's for sure. There's no way I can step out of this. Stay in Ireland.
I hope you can hear me, Shawnee. Too bad! I kill myself sometimes. Anyway, last but not least, all hopes are be pinned on our final contestant, Taylor the Panthersville Taylor.
Oh, come on! This was supposed to be my outfit to adorn the world stage! I won't bring the garbage out of this trash!
Oh, my dear Emperor, I'm so sorry that you've been so bitterly disappointed with your talentless subjects. Just goes to show you that when it comes to the world of fashion, commoners just can't cut it.
That's a lie! Our tailor is a great tailor. Yeah, the best tailor in Pedro.
A great tailor? I'm afraid not falling apart when put on is one of the most basic expectations one would have of clothing. I'm afraid that it once again falls upon me, Your Highness, to save the reputation of our glorious kingdom. Now, the garment that I have created for you is sensational. Sensational. Exquisite. Exquisite. Daring. Almost finished. Almost finished. What?
Come on, suspicious. You can't rush perfection. I am, after all, not a common seamstress.
True.
No, I am a textile artist.
Come, suspicious, almost what? What is taking you so long? I grow impatient and rather chilly.
Chilly? Chilly? Perhaps tweezers might help. Santa can't provide everything. For your nose, yes, sir. Yes, for your nose, sir. One moment, please. You fool, a textile artiste? I paid you to make clothes for the Emperor, not an exhibit for the Tate Modern. If we don't come up with an outfit by the end of the day, the Emperor will end this silly competition and my hopes of ruling the kingdom wickedly. But I cannot allow this to happen. Even as intelligent, debonair, smart. Would you like to add a few nice words? Even I cannot make an outfit from nothing.
Well, you may not be able to make an outfit from nothing, but I do believe that I can.
Ladyville, are you pulling my threads?
You've just given me an idea that's going to save my socks.
This had better be good, Ladyville. Your reputation depends upon it.
Suspicious! How many times do I need to tell you that I work better off the cuff? Now watch and learn. My dear Emperor, I'm sorry for the wait. I just needed to be certain that everyone gathered here today, except you, was of suitable nature to lay their eyes upon the garment we're about to show you. It is of such complex design and beautiful nature that only those with the most intelligent minds and impeccable fashion sense can see it for what it truly is. Behold.
Wow.
Now, being intelligent, fashion-forward patrons yourselves, you will no doubt be able to see and take in Suspicious's creation. For only close-minded, silly, incompetent fools cannot see this stunning splendor for all that it is. So tell me, what do you think?
Stunning.
Lovely.
Beautiful. Oh, beautiful.
Gorgeous.
Sire, it is with great pleasure that I present to you my masterpiece.
Oh, suspicious. If this isn't the most extravagant garb I've ever seen in my life. Oh, and it's so light and breezy. Why, it feels almost as if I'm wearing nothing at all. Well, here goes. I'm coming out.
Dare I say we found our winners, sire? I mean, I don't want to rush you, but your public are waiting.
Oh boy, they have a surprise.
Wait a minute. Have you all got fluff in your eyes? He's not in some amazing outfit. He's in his underwear.
Wait. Do you mean to tell us that you cannot see these incredible pants and this magnifico jacket? Oh, ta-ta.
Seriously? What do you guys see when you look at the Emperor?
We can see his underwear. We can see his underwear.
First, less annoying thing they said all day.
Evidently, stupidity runs in the family. Really, sire, I insist that you make your decision soon, as I have much to do. If you would kindly announce me the winner, I can get on with my business of ruling the kingdom.
So Suspicious, I am inclined to announce you the winner for this competition for producing for me this fine garb. However, I'd be loath to make such a weighty decision without the agreement of my daughter. She is to marry the winner, after all. Speaking of Daisy, I don't see her here anywhere.
Sire, she's nowhere to be found. It's as if she's disappeared.
Sire, as the girl is nowhere to be seen, I say that I have won your competition and demand my reward.
Silly competition? Demand? The girl? Suspicious, I think you've forgotten yourself. You shall wait for later this evening for my announcement. If Daisy has not made herself known by then, I will have no choice but to award you your well-earned prize.
You are most gracious, Your Highness, most gracious indeed. Until tonight.
Well then, I shall go amongst my people and display to them my fine clothes.
That's not all he'll be displaying.
Shouldn't take long.
We cannot allow Daisy to be married to that. Well, maybe I can speak to the Emperor, and I'll make him see reason, and I'll make him see Suspicious for the trickster that he really is.
What I don't understand, though, is how all of those entries fell apart when they did.
Well, Sweetbringer Grandma's just a gardener, and Johnny Shearer is just a shepherd. But our tailor, well, he's a proper tailor.
Maybe he's just not a very good tailor.
What I think Suspicious and that Bear had something to do with it.
Yeah, he gives me the creeps.
Hey, well, we need to come up with a plan. Let's see. What about if we go and search the palace and see if we can find Daisy?
That's a great idea. We'll go and see if we can find anything out about Suspicious and Bear.
Okay.
Okay. Break.
Break what?
Oh, come on, so.
Oh, and these will me trying to take measurements of my new palace. These will all need to be taken down and replaced with woven tapestries and photos of me. And I don't know what I'm going to do with these.
Lady, excuse me. We're looking for Daisy. You haven't happened to have seen her, have you?
I'm sure that she's just out with the rest of the Emperor's admirers, taking in his new clothes.
But that shouldn't take too long. There's not much to look at.
But, I'm sorry, do you not also admire the Emperor's new clothes?
Well, looks can be deceiving.
Did judge a book by its cover?
Things are not always as they seem.
The truth is out there.
Take you, for example.
Yes.
The dark haven?
The long, flowing, flappy things?
The back tattoos?
Wait, two things. First thing, I look great. Right? Yes. Second thing, are you to say that to look at me, some done evil? Oh, you sillies.
You're right. Silliness, Miss Hill.
Please, perhaps, call me Eve.
Eve? Eve? Evil? Evil?
Oh no! Evil! Oh!
I've tried to raise him with the Emperor, but he won't even speak to me. He's too busy parading around the town in his underwear. And the townspeople don't know where to look, and they're too afraid to ask why the Emperor's not wearing any clothes for fear of being called stupid. And whenever I try to say anything about it, they just go on about how great the Emperor's new clothes are, and they say that I'm just a bad loser and a terrible tailor. I've even come down to the kitchen to find Dame Barbara and Colin, but that's gone wrong. They're nowhere to be found. What am I going to do? Ladeville and Suspicious have already started dividing up the palace between the two of them. And soon, the girl that I love is going to have to be married to that lying cheat with the weird mustache. And there's nothing I can do about it.
Oh, we've been looking for you everywhere. We found the entrance, and they had been sabotaged. Stitches had been picked out, buttons had been cut. No wonder they all fell apart. So we then started trying to find you, but I got hungry.
So, we came to set us up Dame Barbara's cooking because you know that's enough to stop anyone from wanting to eat ever again.
So, what are we going to do?
I don't know. This is just all so crazy. I mean, when has this ever happened before? There you are.
Like I said, Colin, you're all drawn here by the comforting smell of my food.
Something like that.
We found out something about Lady Bill. Her first name is Eve.
That's nice for her.
Don't you get it? Eve Bill. Evil. Evil.
I suppose her parents just had an unfortunate sense of humor.
You've been working too hard, Colin.
No, I'm getting nothing.
I don't suppose it actually tells us anything, but it is kind of spooky.
That's evil.
And now that that's over with, what are we really gonna do? We still have to find Daisy. We have to save the kingdom. There's just...
I don't know.
Where could she be?
Have you guys got any idea where Daisy could be? What was that? I've got a kazoo.
You gave it to Daisy.
I gave it to Daisy.
Now you tell us. Which way was it coming from, boys and girls?
Where? Upstairs. How did you get upstairs? Behind? Then why behind? There's a different name for that other than kazoo, honey.
I don't think so. Who won't be there?
Daisy, is that you?
Taylor, I'm locked in the pantry and I can't get out.
She wasn't there. I went in. The door's locked. What are we gonna do?
Did not keep the ninja open.
Taylor. You're a tailor.
Yes.
You work with needles.
Yes.
Maybe you could pick the lock open.
Colin, I am a tailor, not a burglar.
Stand back!
Oh!
abs, but whenever I thought I was hungry, I just looked in one of your tubs and suddenly I didn't feel like eating it.
Yeah.
I suppose us girls do have to watch our figures.
In case they do what?
Hey, Daisy, we found out. Suspicious and Lady Bill rigged the whole competition. We've got to get to the forest, actually go to the castle too, through the forest, to the castle, and tell your father, throw them in jail.
And
Let's go.
he can put his Edward can put his clothes on.
Oh yeah.
Yes. What?
I'll explain on the way. Let's go.
Oh, wait. My father never listens to me. He only hears what he wants me to say. I've got a better plan that'll save the day. Here, everybody. Okay, so what's the plan? Oh, I like that.
You're getting a bit annoying. Very annoying. Now, people of Pendlesville, behold the Emperor's new clothes.
Oh, come on, man. How do you like it? No, Colin, you found us.
So, it wasn't difficult. I followed the line of stunned faces from the palace.
I know they've never seen anything like this in their lives, the poor dears. Sir Suspicious's clothes have really blown their minds.
Yes, well, ladies, you packed clothing for yourself.
Indeed, Colin. You know, I am fortunate to have such a high class of subject who can truly admire my clothing. However, it's odd, Colin, but whenever I ask one of them what they like the most about my clothes, they're either stricken down or taken suddenly ill and need to be rushed away.
So I believe they're probably blinded by your magnificence.
Indeed, Colin. You know, I've been practicing a few modeling poses if you'd all like to see some.
Would you?
Excuse?
Yes? Would you like to see?
Yes, Birdie.
Behead.
The young one.
Off with the head.
Now then, I call this one sensitive. And then we have surprise. And then of course we have thoughtful. Yes. I understand. And finally, this one's for the ladies. Simmering. What do you think? You're not clapping, sir. Colin, another one. Those two.
Sir, those poses. What a tear, my eye.
Sire, the evening fast approaches.
Indeed, soon my guests will be arriving for my ball. Shall we away, Colin?
After you, sir.
Of course after me. I'm the Emperor.
I'm going to rule the kingdom. I'm going to rule the kingdom. Oh, still here, are you? Looking and smelling like badness? You really don't know your place, do you? Well, don't worry your little heads about it, because I know just the place for the likes of you. After all, Lady Bill's clothes won't make themselves. Yes, there's a special seat in the workhouse for each of you, especially you. I would have put your names on it, but I think reading your own name might be going just a stitch too far. Ah, Lady Bill, your timing is as usual, perfection. You're welcome. Lady Bill, I've just come from the Pantisville Town Square, where all of the Emperor's loyal subjects were admiring his new clothes. And I asked several of the commoners what they saw. And each of them gave me a rather different yet extraordinary answer. For some, they saw long, flowing robes of gold, and for others, it was purple suits of the sharpest cut. Those fools will say anything to prove that they are not fools.
While this is welcome news indeed, Suspicious, there may yet be a tiny catch in our plan. The girl has escaped.
Escape? How is this possible? We hid her in a place nobody ever goes, the cook's pantry. And even if they found her, how did they get past the lock? I have the only key.
I don't know the fine details. All that I know is that when I got there, the door was open, the lock was broken, and there was the most disgusting smell of pickled onions and custard in the air. Right?
No need to worry. Daisy's escape is nothing more than an inconvenience. And even if she tells her father of her suspicions, she can prove nothing. And very soon, I will be announced the winner, marry her, and take over the kingdom. And there's nothing anyone can do about it.
You are right, of course, Suspicious. Oh, shh, I think somebody's coming. Should be cool.
I'm always cool.
Suspicious, Ladyville. May I present Dave?
Let me guess. A doorman.
Why, yes. How deceptive.
Sir, the lady. A pleasure to make your acquaintance, I'm sure.
And what business have you in the palace?
Dave Dorman is a late entry into your competition. Apparently, failed to pick up his entry.
I object. This Amul Eber, or whoever you're talking about, had a list that I can assure you was quite thorough.
If you are going to tonight's ball, then perhaps I could escort you there, and along the way, we could stop at my chambers.
Thank you for the kind offer, Lady Bill, but I'm afraid that I must pass.
I really must insist.
No, Colin, Lady Bill, Suspicious, and you there? Well met? Well met indeed. I was just on my way to the main hall for this evening's climax. Still no sign of Daisy. I must admit to being a bit disappointed she's not going to be there for her daddy's big moment. But alas, I'm sure she's off looking at shoes and dresses for her forthcoming wedding. Well, shall we? I'm tired today.
So, may I present Dave Dorman. He is a late entry in your competition.
I object. This competition is already over. This evening's announcement is merely just a formality to get the opinion of your daughter, who has clearly shown her interest by her absence. I say that I won the competition.
Really, Suspicious? I think you've forgotten yourself again. I shall try on this outfit of yours, Dave Dorman, for as exquisite as it is, Suspicious, I do find it a bit drafty. Now, Dave Dorman, I assume you have your entry on hand?
Indeed, sire. I have it here.
Okay, so why don't I escort you back to the changing screen? We certainly wouldn't want anything to happen.
I must decline again your offer. We don't want anything to happen on the way there.
Okay, so I have to insist. You see, the Emperor's new outfit is very delicate, and I wouldn't want it to be damaged on the way to the screen.
Now, Lady Bill, you don't mean to imply that Dave Dorman would intentionally damage Sir Spicious's outfit. I mean, what kind of person would do such a thing?
No.
Well, then, good, it's all settled then. Come, Mr. Dorman, I can't bear the anticipation no longer.
It'll be my pleasure, Fox. I mean, sire.
Oh, Mr. Dorman. Oh, what amazing trousers. Oh, they make my calves look so big. Oh, my calves look so big in these pants and my claws. Oh, and this shirt. Oh, and this shirt makes my biceps look so big. Such big, big biceps. And my pets. Oh, my pets look just like Dame Barbara's. Oh, the crown. It's almost as if it's been measured perfectly for my skull. Oh, it's a bit weird. Okay. Well, I think I'm ready.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Emperor! The Emperor!
This truly is an outfit made for an emperor. And it's quite a bit warmer than Sir Spicious's entry. I think we found our winner.
My outfit is far superior than these rags.
Oh, no, it isn't.
Oh, yes, it is.
Oh, no, it is.
Oh, yes, it is.
Oh, no, it isn't.
Perhaps, viewing Sir Spicious's outfit one final time will help the Emperor decide.
Good idea, Mr. Dorman. And quite gracious of you. Well, Suspicious, you have our attention.
Behold, what you see before you.
I hate to interrupt, Sir Spicious, but what is it that you hold?
Do you mean to say that you do not see the fine fabric of my garment hanging before you? Do you not marvel at its extraordinary colors? Wonder at its intricate patterns and stand agog in awe?
You misunderstand me, sir. What I mean to ask is, what is it that you have on your hanger? I put your clothing in a chest for safekeeping.
That is true. He did indeed put it in a chest.
Yes. What I meant to say was this. So silly. Yes, it is. Behold.
How peculiar that you should find your clothes in that chest. When? Call him if you'd be so kind. I place them within this one.
Well, face it, Sir Spicious. You can't see an outfit. And neither can we. Because it doesn't exist.
Yeah, you just made them up.
Yes, you made the Emperor look around his undies. Where do you think you're going, young lady?
Ooh, needles.
Oh, Suspicious. It seems you fooled all of us. You fooled some of us. Okay, well, you fooled me. Well, you and Ladybell have tried to take my kingdom and my please. Dear Dorman, are you ready to take on the great responsibility ruling a kingdom brings with it?
I do. Father.
Oh, Daisy! Oh! But this means you're gonna have to marry yourself!
No, Father. It means I am finally my own person at last, and have won the right to rule the kingdom and marry whomever I choose.
Oh, you clever! Who's the lucky man to be?
There's only one man who saw me as a person that the rest of the world didn't, who gave me a gift that helped me in my hour of need, who helped rescue me when I thought all was lost. It is this man who I have fallen in love with, and who I hope will agree to become my husband. What do you say, Taylor?
Of course, Daisy. I love you. I would be proud to become your husband.
And you, Colin. Come here. The Emperor will be needing a new advisor. How about it?
Colin, the advisor. That doesn't really have a ring to it. What about Colin the counselor?
As you wish.
Right, yeah. Thank you.
And it seems to me that if I am to become the emperor, that my shop might be needing some new owners. Sage, so what do you think?
What, us?
Yes!
Well, it's not fair! Everyone else gets a happy ending, and what about me? All I ever wanted was make beautiful clothes for beautiful people, and make fashion, and how am I supposed to fulfill my destiny of making beautiful clothes for the world?
Beautiful clothes?
Yes.
Beautiful people?
That's what I said.
Destiny? Lena, where have you been all my life? You know, other than when you were trying to take my kingdom and my daughter through treachery and all that, but... Lena, would you be willing to change your ways? As the world's next top model, I will need a woman with a fine needle.
Yeah.
Oh, let's talk clothes!
Then we all have our happy ending. But question remains. What shall we do with you, Suspicious?
If I may be so bold,
Oh, no.
I've always found suspicious, delicious. And with Colin gone from the house, I need someone with big, strong arms.
Well, Suspicious?
Well, the alternative is jail, I suppose. Even if Babs cooks for the jail too. Even if I work there, I suppose I don't have to eat there too.
Then let us celebrate.
Well, it seems that the world has a new rising star.
And with my talents, he's sure to go far.
The battle is won and the punishment is waived.
I got the girl and the kingdom is saved.
And I've got a man who's tall and good looking.
And I don't know what's worse, her looks or her cooking.
And I'm not the advisor, but the counselor instead.
And we'll keep the kingdom in needles and thread.
So here's to Daisy and Taylor. Let's give them a cheer.